What's going on, YouTube? V here. So, before I begin today's Market Watch, I just want to say that I went to the Louisville Regionals, made my invite again with Altergeist. I'm going to have that deck profile and deck tournament report, all that stuff. It's going to be coming up later on today on the channel. Also got a buddy who gave me his True Draco deck profile. It ran some spicy stuff, so definitely stay subscribed to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit the like button, and if you like what you see and you want to talk about what you see, comment down below. Right down here. Also, I want to give a special thanks to Carlos R. and Finn Kuhn, two guys who joined my Patreon over the weekend. Thank you so much. And if you guys are looking to join, please make sure to hit the description. Links will be below. You can join as low as $1. Or if you want to get higher tiers, you get like V-Packs and V-Kits. Find information down below, guys. So on today's Market Watch. Sisters of the Rose booster boxes are going to be coming out soon. We got a spoiler already online of what they are. Now, Sister of Rose booster boxes, for the most part, looks like a regular Legendary Duelist. Not many good cards, a majority of not good cards, and some decent cards, and then mostly collective stuff. Legendary Duelist Sister of Rose also has a lot of reprints, so if you don't have Harpies, you can get it a little bit easier, for the most part. Cards like Harpy Queen, which was super hard to get, super expensive, even for the rare, is more easily accessible. It does come in common, but you can get it. You'll still be missing some of the Harpy cards. It is what it is. Maybe Harpies can, by the set being released, become a tier deck. Still doubtful. Doesn't look too good. We are getting Train support, Lunar Light support, but we're not getting what I wanted, which is reprints for cards that are heavily needed. So this is like Arrow Mage Jasmine and other cards that are going to be useful when the meta moves forward in the future. With that said, Legendary Duelist Sister of Rose is going to have probably like 2 or 3 collector's cards that's going to hold value, and for the most part, nothing really else, on the one I can see. I'm hoping to be wrong on this, but look at other Legendary Duelist sets we've gotten last year. That is the case. Legendary Duelist Ancient Millennium booster boxes hold Ancient Gear Fusion, which is $32 to $33. This card's doing nothing in the meta, but it's a collector's card. Crystal Bond, holding roughly around $25. When it came out, it was $20. I thought it was going to go down. No, collectors won't let it. It's $25. Millennium Ice Restrict is kind of seeing meta play, I've been told, holding a price point of $10. Kakuna Ultra Evolution was like $6 to $8. They're hitting now $10. Toon Kingdom is starting to creep back up in value. Now, this is a pretty good Ancient Millennium Legendary Duelist set, and I feel like Konami's trying to replicate this. A set made for collectors and competitive Yu-Gi-Oh players, but mostly collectors. Also appealing to casuals. Looking at Ancient Duelist White Dragon Abyss booster boxes, Big Machine Goes $27. Full Sun Orbital is coming back down. It's about $11. Blue Chaos Dragon $8. The Ultimate Creature Destruction, that's about $7. Actually has risen, and you can see the trend of what's happening, guys. And this is a little bit for kind of competitive / casual. Yeah, that's really it for those sets. These are Legendary Duelist sets. It's more casual, more collectors, and a little bit of treats for competitive players. That's what I feel like it is, and hopefully Legendary Duelist Sister of the Rose changes my opinion on this. Hopefully we can find stuff that is using competitive Yu-Gi-Oh in this box set. I just don't think we're going to. Moving forward, guys, Thunder Dragon Colossus is holding roughly around $47. First editions are roughly around $50 still for Colossus, and it's just maintaining its price point. Thunder Dragons, in my opinion, might have overtaken Sky Strikers as the best deck in the meta. A lot of top tier play. When I went to the regionals, a lot of players on the top tables were playing Thunder Dragons. Those Sky Strikers are right there. Like, we can make a great argument of which is the best deck. And even though I think Altergeist is still up there, the deck I played, Thunder Dragons and Sky Strikers, in my opinion, are the best deck. They are equally the best deck. Altergeist can snatch them up, depending what they're playing, what's in the main deck, what's in the side deck. And we got other decks like Pendulum Magicians, that if they go first against these decks, can easily shut these decks down. With that said, Thunder Dragons and Sky Strikers are the most secure and best decks we have right now in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Dangerous Tsuchinoko, also falling right behind it, it's about $28 to $29 for this card. It's used in many variants, and most notably going to be maintaining value up until Savage Strike spoilers are released, so we can know what's going on with this set. So we know if Cherry Beanie is coming out, in my prediction, as an ultra rare in this set. I'm hoping to be right about this, because that makes a lot more sense as far as looking at past metas than past set releases. Looking at Cherry Beanie, I also think about how Cherry Beanie as an ultra rare would make a lot of sense, because, you know, Spar Double Helix as an ultra rare, even though it was like $35 for the ultra rare, like, it would make a lot of sense to me. And then, like, Crystal Need 5 would be in a secret rare. Looking at Trap Trick is about $18. It is coming back down in value, but this is like the second or third time it's done this, where it's went up in value and then it's went back down. Then it's went up in value and then went back down. It's currently roughly around $18. Still a little bit higher than its market price. Done the Dragon Darks is about $11, and Dragon Ball is about 8. They're kind of coming back up in value for the two Ultra versions of the Thunder Dragon monsters. Chaos Dragon Levianeer, roughly around 5. It's not a bad card. Actually, I like this card a lot. And then Titan's about $3. This card was like, Jesus, what was it, $35, guys? I could be wrong. It could be a lot more, but it was right near Colossus, and Colossus blew right by it. And yeah. Alright, let's go by Hidden Summons and Prank Kids. So I think Prank Kids is still a good deck. In fact, I think it's a fun deck. I think it's a deck that can't actually compete in the meta, but be casual at the same time. Unfortunately, casuals now have to not pay casual prices, where Prank Kids place is $15. Still lower than its $20 spike when it initially went up and held it for a while after the YCS in Europe. But nevertheless, it's going down in value. Prank Kids place holding about a $15 price point. Prank Kids Doodle is about like $5 to $6. For the most part, yeah, it's going back to the value because a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are knowing what to do against this deck. This is a great deck, and it floats very well. Links floating back into the graveyard to bring out more monsters to promote more links. It's pretty good. Prank Kids having recycle cards as a form of continuous spell card to reset their extra deck, really good. And against other dragons, it can do some pretty cool things. With that said, I still think that once Yu-Gi-Oh players realized what Prank Kids did, it wasn't hard to stop Prank Kids. And I think even though the deck is really good, currently, in my opinion, it's about a tier 2, maybe even tier 1.5. I think Prank Kids need more support, unfortunately, to get over that hump still. But it was hilarious to watch them beat the crap out of Thunder Dragons in the YCS Europe. I mean, literally, just took that kid to town and smoked that kid up. Up next, Shadows of Valhalla. Looking at Shadows of Valhalla, guys, first edition is about $33. It's in this weird, like, do I sell you, do I keep you kind of price point with Ash Blossom and Joy Springs from Shadows of Valhalla, as well as the other versions. I'm still keeping my secret rares, first editions, because that's the best version right now until we get ultis. But Shadows of Valhalla, Ash Blossom, and Joy Spring is amazing. But it's gonna get reprinted next month. A lot of you players saying it's not gonna get reprinted because of Drill and Lockbird. Drill and Lockbird, V, come on, man. Remember Drill and Lockbird? We got nothing. We got trash. I agree, but Konami also reprinted Max C back about almost, what? Oh yeah, a year ago. So that's what I'm going to go with. And since I think Max C got reprinted as being a hand trap at the time, I think Ash Blossom has a good chance of being reprinted. Also, Max C, you kind of want to get your hands on those things. Might be going off the ban list. Addison Evoker Madness is also about averaging price point, about $7 average. Pick them up now. Seriously, buy 2 of these. Like, trade for 2 of these. Get 2 of these is what I'm trying to say overall. I just think Invoker Madness is still good. I think Invoke is still good. I just think Invoke is not a full deck. It has to be used with other decks. And that's why Invoke's not really doing as much as it could. Because if Invoke got more support, it'd be amazing. More Invoke Link support, or maybe more Invoked monsters that we don't have at all. Maybe even more Invoke spells. But nevertheless, Invoke needs more. Currently what it has right now is not good enough. And then you got Valkyries that's just kind of actually starting to go up a little bit higher in value, because in Savage Strike, we know we're getting new Valkyrie stuff. We just don't know what it is. And I tell you right now, I have one customized store. A lot of casual players love Valkyries. They love it from the show. They kind of love it because, oh yeah, we're getting new support, and it's from the show. Maybe they're good. And I already have my Valkyries because I'm a casual and nobody wanted, because everyone's cracking Valhalla, Aliester, and Ash Blossom, and $5 invocations that are now $6. So yeah, please. Hopefully Savage Strike has Valkyries, and hopefully they're good. Like, literally, that's the mentality of a lot of casual players playing Valkyries. And it should be. That'd be great for them. Another thing is Invocation, like I mentioned before. It's hitting $6. It's cost $5. It started hitting near $4, and now it's going near $6 for Invocation for Shadows of Valhalla. This could be because of Prank Kids, that Prank Kid build, or could be just because people want to start picking this card back up. Once again, this is a pretty good card to get. I would definitely hold on to 2 of these. Right now, the Valkyrie's holding about $4. Mr. Time Gods, which is still a good card, was $27 pre-order, and for the most part did nothing. But now it's currently about $4, and Twin Twist is about $3.5. Alright, up next, guys, Borosaur Dragon. For this one, I'm going to click on, because this gets a little wonky. Market price showing this card to be about $89, arguably $90. We got Unlimited Light you played for about $88. Unlimited Near Mint for $89. First edition Near Mint is $93. Now, here's where it gets weird, because that's a one-off. If you see over here, that's a one-off. That's all it is. Next one, $95. And that's where it remains until the bottom of the page. So really, in my opinion, if I had a Borosaur and I was getting rid of it, trading or selling it, its value to me is $95. $95. That's the value. If we're talking about unlimited, I'm going to let it go for $88. That's the value. Now, if you're trading with your buddies, obviously you can hook your buddies up, back and forth. You know, buddies work each other out. It's kind of weird. It's like, I'll lower this card's value. And then he's like, all right, since you're lower your value, I'll lower my value. All right, just do it in the same prices. It all comes out the same if you're being even with yourself. Don't lower each other's prices of your buddies. Do an equal price because it all comes out even at the end of the day. It really does, so it doesn't really matter. With that said, looking at Barstool Dragon being a $95 card price, unfortunately, this has to be the price point of this card. We don't know if it's getting reprinted in April. We have no idea. We don't know when it's getting reprinted. My opinion, it's getting reprinted in a Megatins or Bowser Light set. But that'll come out literally the weekend of Nationals, as the past two have. It's terrible. The Bowser Legend set comes out like a week or 2 weeks before Nationals, so we got better access to all these cards. But if it doesn't, man, that's going to be a rough Nationals. The first one was pretty rough. The second one wasn't as bad. This one might be a lot rough. But looking at Barstool, it's about $95, guys. Pretty expensive. Hopefully you have yours already. Bowser Legends Relentless Revenge. So we're seeing a weird thing with Bowser Legends. When this set first came out, it really didn't have much value. Great reprints. People bought the crap out of the sealed product, the booster boxes, the packs. Amazing reprints in Bowser Legends. And then it went down in value. Nobody wanted it. But looking at it now, look at number 75. Bamboozling Gotham Shadow. This card's holding a $35 price point. Rongo Bongo. By the way, sell. Band's coming out soon. We had your fun. Get out of Dodge. Cyber Emergency. This goes all over the place. It was $20. It was $10. Now, market price is going to be about $18. We're realistically seeing it roughly around 15. And this guy's about 5 of them. So, I mean, that's a pretty decent wall. But it hits 18, like, right after that. So, after these are gone, it's going to hit 18 again. Looking at Brilliant Fusion. Brilliant Fusion in general, it's about $10 for your Brilliant Fusions now. And this is for the Secret Rare Brilliant Fusions, okay? They're about $10 for the Secret Rare. Ultimate Rares roughly hitting about $45. The other ones are hitting almost near $10 as well for Brilliant Fusions. Hopefully you guys got yours. But, yeah, going high in value. Oh, another thing I want to mention about Brilliant Fusion is Garnet and Seraph Knight. You can even talk about Lazuli, the Thunder one, who I forgot his name already. Like, you can get all these. They're all really good. Brilliant Fusion is currently being used in many decks, including Thunder Dragons, and has the potential to be used in many other decks, including Madolches. But looking at Seraph Knight and Garnet, dual terminal Garnets are, I'm going to say $5, and dual terminal Seraph Knights are $4. This price is not going to be here forever. It is not. See right here, it's lightly played. It's about $5 for, Garnet's $5. Seraph Knight DTs are $4. These are cards that you might want to pick up right now because they're so dirt cheap. Alternatively, you can get like Lazuli. Man, I forgot the Thunder one. But basically get all the ones that are being used currently right now. I think it is an Amber. I'm like 99% sure it is Amber. I think it's Amber. Amber's kind of already went up in value, but you can still pick up Ambers. If they are too high in value over here, you can still go to like Toronto. They'll be a little bit less value. Toronto's really good with the DT cards. They really undervalued them. Prismora is already kind of spiked high in value, about $15. But yeah, get all of them. Like literally, get all of them because they're gonna be going down in value. Like I mean, they're gonna be going up in value for the Brilliant Fusion cards. So, want to get on top of that. I totally messed that whole line up. Anyway, oh yeah. Topologic Gumblar is hitting about $9, and to be honest with you, I don't think it's going to be going up high or up low anytime soon. I don't think it's going to be hitting the ban list as much as I would like it to be hitting the ban list, and the reason why, because it's a fairly balanced card. Yes, the card gets to do something really stupid, but you have to bring it out, and you have to continually resolving this card, and I don't think it can be done. I think this card will be hitting future ban lists, absolutely. Currently, I don't think this card will be hitting this ban list, unfortunately. I think we have a lot of ways to stop it, and that's the reason why Konami... if I was Konami, that would be the mentality. I think this card is done. This card literally has Delinquent Duel that's reusable. So yeah, this card is busted, but there's no deck that can easily bust it out besides Rongo Bongo, which is going to be hit instead of Topologic Gumblar. I want this card to be hit, but I think Rongo Bongo is going to be the better hit if I was Konami, as well as Instant Fusion. The card's busted. Go to Castle Schomburg, $6. Trickster Incarnation is hitting about $6.5. It's just stabilizing his price point. Number 27, it's about $6. Game of Soul Secrets are $6. Monster Bones are $4. I love these monsters. Secret and Monster Bones are gorgeous. Up next, guys, Strikers. Let's talk about them. Sky Striker Mobilizing Gauge is about $36. It went down a little bit. For the most part, it's just $36. Widow Anchors are holding roughly around a $27 price point. Now, you get some Unlimiteds, and we're talking a little bit lower, talking about like $24s, $25. But for the most part, it's $27 for a Widow Anchor. 36, just go 27, 37. That's how I literally memorized this card price throughout the week, and I was saying it all over the place, in case I was like trying to trade for it, which I wasn't, but people were asking around. Anyway, I think Engage currently is going to go lower and lower in value. With the bans coming out soon, in about a month and 2 days, in my opinion. I think it's going to be going a lot lower for Sky Strikers. And hell, Thunder Dragons might go lower because we are getting a new support coming out in Savage Strike. Guard Dragons. From what we've seen online, Guard Dragons savage Thunder Dragons. Like, if you go online, you're on YouTube, go look around, hit the search bar. Thunder Dragons versus Guard Dragons. Guard Dragons are crapping on Thunder Dragons. And Thunder Dragons are the best deck right now. One of the best decks, like I said earlier. And Sky Striker's about to get hit in the ban list. One deck's getting power down, and one deck's getting power crept with the release of a new set come the end of this month. Make sure to go over to your sneak previews of the 26th. If you guys are in the Kentucky area, come to my shop. I'll be holding a sneak preview on the 26th. Starts around 12 in the afternoon. Selfless plug, why not? I would love if you guys come down, hang out, pack the shop up, stink it up, play some cards. Moving forward, guys, Infinite Permits is also going pretty high in value. I feel like I talked about that. Oh, that was Boris Sword. Market price of Infinite Permits is $82. It's unlimited light plates, 82s to 85s for near mints. First near mints are hitting roughly around $90 still. This card, for the most part, went down in value, is breaking above $90 for first edition near mints and lightly plates even. And the reason why it's going down, we know, because of Power of the Duelist reprint set. We know this now. This is fact. What we don't know is what is going to happen when Power of the Duelist does come out and Infinite Permanence comes out as an ultra rare. We have no idea about this. We don't know if it's going to be easy to get or if it's going to be hard to get. We have no idea. My opinion, short printed. Now, what would that do to Infinite Permanence from Flames of Destruction? Oh, it's easy, my friend. Make it still have a crazy high value. Will it be at $90 in value? Absolutely not. Modest 70. It's going to be pretty high still. Because the ultra rares are going to be around, but the secret rare is still going to be high in value. It's just, Konami, why do this? Up next, guys, Ghostbound Haunted Mansion also holding us pretty much the same reason why Infinite Permanence is high. Same thing with Ghostbound Haunted Mansion. I will say, though, it was a little bit higher in the market price, being about $54. And we can see it roughly here, about 48s, roughly. So, it is what it is. I think Nightmares are going to be reprinted as Ultra Rares, giving rarity bumps to other Nightmare cards, and giving Unicorn downgrade in rarity, but easier access. Because Nightmare Unicorn, roughly, is about $33. That's pretty crazy high in value. Bleed should be reprinted as well. Flames of Destruction was an amazing set. But when it first came out, we was focusing only on cards like Infinite Permanence and Ibly. And not even like Haunted Mansion really had much value. It was like $30, I believe it was. Unicorn was like $20. And this set just has so much good stuff to it. Vampire Sucker is still an amazing card that's hitting near $18. Currently roughly around $17, but easily can hit that price point. World Legacy Succession, I think, is not a good card, but I'm still being proven wrong by the fact that this card's still a $10 card. It's insane. Tribal Bania is an amazing card still, being used in decks, and it's about $8 to $9. Griffin, I think, is going to be a good card. It's about $8. Multi-Faker, which went all over the place, initially was $15. Current price point of Multi-Faker, first edition, is about $7. Market price showing to be about $6. Up next, guys, Extreme Force with Savage Skull Dread. There's that Slash Roll FDK that nobody's tried after the European YCS, because why try it? It's not good. You get stopped by a draw and you die. But if you want to try it, you can buy Savage Skull Dreads. First edition original set from Extreme Force are peaking high in value for the first editions. Market price showing to be about $14. Unlimiteds are like $20. First edition is about $24. Now, looking at the other version of Savage Skull Dread for the Megaton, it's about, this one's about 19s to 20s. So, yeah, Saryuja, going high in value because of Slash Draw. Yay, FTKs. Evenly matched when Megatons are going down in value, by the way. I'll talk about that in a second, though. Jackals are hitting almost near $10. Current price point right now in the market is about $9. Mind you, this was a $6 to $7 card for a good amount of time. And the reason why Jackals are increasing in value, because Pendulum Magicians are the closest thing we get to budget tier 1. It really is like that. I feel like we have like Sky Strikers, Thunder Dragons, and maybe arguably Ultra Guys. If not, after that comes Ultra Guys, and then it's everything else. Burning Abyss, Pendulum Magicians, True Dracos. We got a lot of good stuff that people just don't focus on or don't look at, but can easily wipe you if you are playing these top tier decks. You have to be prepared. You have to know what they're doing. And Mythical Beast, Shackle King, and Pendulums for that matter, are coming to events and just washing people. Because first turn 3 in the gates, can you stop a Sky Striker player? You have 6 cards? Have fun with that. You don't have it? Okay, GG. Like, it literally is like that. And cards like Mythical Beast, Shackle King, and other Pendulum cards, I've been talking about for a while for you to pick up if you do not have a a tier 1 meta deck. This can still be played, and it is being played. The deck size infinite impermanence doesn't even need it. It doesn't need many hand traps. It does need Borosaur Dragon though. Like that's the only thing. Okay, it does need that. If so if you don't have infinite impermanence, you can use a Veilers. They're not as good as infinite impermanence, but even effect Veilers still have play. Still making level 7 synchro high speed roid guy whose name I actually forgot already. But you can do that. Like you can do so many things with this deck still. It's amazing. Spectre Boy holding roughly around $6-7 price point. For the most part, everything else is the same in this set. Giving a quick look at the Megatins, Borolo Dragon is hitting $27 from the Megatins, catching up with Evenly Match. Borosword might take over Evenly Match's highest price point, but I'll tell you right now, the guy that topped the regionals and throughout the weekend I felt like underwhelmed. But the guy that top played 3 Evenly Match in the main. I played this. My Altergeist build played 2 Evenly Match in main, and I'm not even joking you. I always kept siding in my 3rd Evenly Match with Altergeist. And I wish I had a game 1 at 3. This card is a blowout. This card would single-handedly win your game, and I really wish I had it. Savage Skull Dread, we talked about already. Top like Bomber Dragons, roughly around 6s. Everyone should have just like one of these. You just need one at the time. Okay, let's move. Rip in peace. Actually, I want to see how much is Electro Knight for original print, because I got mine for 3 for original. What's going on with the? Hold on one second, guys. Unlimiteds are about 3s, right? Yeah, Unlimiteds are 3s. Okay, so first edition is 3 for Electro Knight. You just need one of these. I still would get 2 of these. I'm going to try to trade for 2 Electro Knight just because. Just, dreams. Moving forward, guys. Here's a legendary duelist thing I want to talk about. I knew I had more to talk about. So, realize this is a legendary duelist booster box. I guess I can't say legendary duelist Joey Wheeler, but that's literally the booster box. It's legendary duelist Joey Wheeler. Looking at Red Eyes Baby Dragon, yeah, it's like $12. Why? I don't know. It's a collector's card. Market price is showing to be about $15, and it's going lower in value. Red Eyes Fangwood Chain is $10. Gear Freed's $9. Like, none of these cards are playable. There's absolutely no playable cards in this set. But it's collectors, and this is what Konami did when they first released this set. This is one of the first ones, beginning of last year. Then we have Circuit Break. Cards that evenly match on this set. The original evenly matches are going to be, of course, more higher than the reprinted versions. Unlimited near mints about $31. First edition light plays about $34s. And if you want a near mint, hitting about $38 for evenly match. Now, why is original better? Because it is. Welcome to my channel. First edition original print, majority of the time is the better version. Looking at Borolo original print, it's actually hitting pretty high in value too. It's about 30. It's in there. It's getting near $30 for unlimiteds. First edition Boroloads are about 30. They are actually 30s. After that one's gone to about $31, $32 for original print Borolo Dragon. The Spear modes are about 3s. They used to be like 6s. They really calmed down in value. Quick launches are they even going to? No, they're not maintaining value, but I don't know. I'm debating on buying all the like for myself personally. If I'm running Guard Dragons, buying Rocket stuff with the Guard Dragons in case that is a deck. I want to do what I gotta do to smash Thunder Dragons. And Guard Dragons definitely. I've seen a video and I've been told by my other friends are pretty good against Guard Dragons. I think I'm gonna buy this stuff up and just get ready for Guard Dragons. I'm debating on it. And there's Vendred Chimera, 13 cents. I really want to buy. I want to build Vendreds just for funsies. Alright guys, moving on to OTS Pack Tournament 9. Everything's going down in value. Now, with Stratos, I don't care where it goes to. Stratos, in my mind, this is a $50 card. If it's not today, if it's not tomorrow, it's inevitably going to be a high expensive card due to the fact that it's a hero card. And if it's ulti, it's hitting at least $50. By the way, if you want future value that will be insanely overpriced, you get Elemental Hero Stratos and Elemental Hero Dark Lord ultis. Buy them, throw them to the side, and forget about them. Literally, look at other Elemental Hero Ultimate Rare cards and how they're insanely high in value. This is going to be insanely high in value because not only is this card as well as Dark Lord good, like as far as like playable cards and have good value, but they're just good ultis. They're hard to get because they came out in the Konami only packs, whereas other sets were core sets. This is insanely high future value, and I get asked a lot about, what's the hidden tech for future value? This is, but it will grow like a blue chip stock. Slow and gradual, but inevitable. This will be hitting crazy high prices. I'm talking 5-10 years from now, we'll be seeing Elemental Hero Strauss Ultimate Rare, $300. Easily. Dark Lore, $250, $300 as well. Easily. And if it sees play, Have fun with that, guys. I'm just throwing it out there because I know a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are a little bit weird about this. But look at the old school stuff. The old school stuff that's not even being used is high in value. This stuff, like Stratus, which can be used, Dark Lord, which can be used, have fun with that, boys. Have fun with that information. Just take that and just put that where you gotta put that and invest in where you gotta invest in. I'm literally telling you right now, if I'm gonna get my hands on 3 OT Stratos, I'm just gonna put them to the side. Throwing it out there. And no, I don't have any. But I will be getting some. Because I definitely need to get in on this card because this card's gonna be hitting done value. 5-10 years from now. Just easily. Shizuka is going lower in value, and that's because it's just going lower in value. Everybody has this, and nobody wants this. That pulls that at local, so they're putting on the market. Simple. Trickster Lycris, same thing, except faster, because nobody wanted to play Tricksters as much, because we're kind of bored of this deck, Konami. We're done with Tricksters. We can do this, move forward, and then yeah, we're done. Get rid of Reincarnation. Dragon Stack tokens are starting to go down a little bit. They're still about 6s, but definitely trying to fight to hold that price point. Thunder Dragon Matrix is about $4. It was like $5, so you can see we're here at $4.50. Seconds Light, in my opinion, is going to go back up in value with Cherubini being announced as a release in Savage Strike. Hopefully Savage Strike, but if it does, I think this will go up in value. Up next, Soul Drain from Astral Pack 4. For the most part, got bought out. Market price should be about $5. Looking over here in the market, guys, it's $7 for Soul Drain. Now, I'm not sure who did this buyout, but I will say Soul Drain is going to get, I don't know, a reprint. I'm not sure if you heard. It's a Lost Art reprint, ultra rare. I don't know if you should have hold this one or not, whoever did this buyout. But yeah, speaking of reprints, Ring Instruction is not listed on TCG Player as a Lost Arts promo. TCG Player, it's been 7 days in January. Where the hell is the listings for the Lost Arts promotion of Ring Instruction? With that said, I still think it's I'm going to show you right now in 2 seconds. It's going to be less than a Retro Pack, and it's going to be less than Duels Pack. It might be around the same price as a good version of the original print. Looking at the Retro Pack 2, which I think is the worst one for you to buy. Like, this is the most easiest bait and switch rarity I've never ever seen in my life. Market price is going to be about $40. Unlimited Lightly Played is about $28 for this version of the Retro Pack. So it's $28. Didn't it come first edition? I feel like it did. Anyway, Ring Instruction Ultimate Rare should be the highest version, hands down. Came in Duels Pack Kaiba. Market price is going to be about $10. Unlimited Lightly Played is around 9s. And then you got first editions. Hold on one second. First editions, that's damage. First edition Lightly Played is $16, and then it hits $18. This should be the highest version of Ring Instruction, hands down, non-negotiable. With that said, Ring Instruction currently on eBay, Lost Arts promotion is $13. After that one's gone, it's gonna hit about roughly almost into 14 to almost a $15 ratio for Ring Instruction, the Lost Arts promo. Now, this ain't that bad. In fact, I like the Lost Arts promo a lot. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players complain. They're like, oh, I don't like that card. Yeah. Listen, if you bought $30 for the sealed product, you literally get a $13 promo card for $30 of sealed product. I don't want to do the math for you, but it's a pretty good deal. Let me give you an example. If Konami said, hey, we're making Water Omnitix, that old card... Actually, I'll show you guys Water Omnitix for anyone that doesn't remember old school Yu-Gi-Oh! And old school censorship. Water Omnitix. Okay, I can never say its name right. It's I would always get it's Omnitix, Omotix, whatever. Water Omnitix. This card was changed in its artwork. Okay, from the OC to the TCG. Yeah, this is how it looks like. So that's how it looks like. If we got a Lost Arts version of this card from this to this, and this is gonna have some kind of value, not because it's a playable card, but because collectors want it, and as time moves forward, it will get higher in value. Eventually, the market's going to dump it all on. Literally, that's what's going to happen, and the price will tank, like we saw with Monster Reborn. But in time, it will increase in value. Lost Arts will increase in value. There's no question in my mind of this is what's going to happen. With that said, I think that if you spend $30 and you get even a $5 card back as a promo, that's a damn good deal. Go talk to Magic the Gathering stores and see how much they give back when you spend a certain amount of money. Go talk to Dragon Ball Super and see how much they give back when you spend a certain amount of money. People complaining about Lost Arts promos just blow my mind. We didn't get X and Y back, and I'm upset because I got this card back. Stop it. You're annoying me. Go away. getting money back in the form of getting a promo back that you can sell for money, or getting a good promo that was literally suppressed from the TCG is an amazing deal. And anyone that starts complaining about that, you have my permission to take them outside, lift the dumpster, throw them in the dumpster, and put another dumpster on top of that, and just forget they ever existed, because they are absolutely useless. They just want to complain. That's the same person who complains about every format. I hate this format. Literally every format. And then they tell you in the same breath about a past format that they liked. Stop. A little hint. They hated that past format in that format as well, and wish they had a different format from the past. It's just a looper. Those people are just annoying. You need to get yourself. You need to go away from them. They're like radiation. Anyway, Lost Arts Ring Instruction promo, pretty damn good. The most expensive comment right now is Toys R Us Throwdown promo. This is the most expensive comment. It could be because it's Toys R Us Throwdown. It could be because this promo was released, I don't know, Jesus, a long time ago. I'm going to guess random number, 17 years ago. I don't know, I just made a number up. But a long time ago. No, actually, it couldn't be 17. 10 years ago. 12 years ago. That's my new guess. Ojama Black Token Toys R Us promo is a promo you can only get at Toys R Us events. You will literally go to locals at Toys R Us, play Yu-Gi-Oh, and then go to your locals afterwards. That is what I did, actually. Hopefully what some of you guys did. And it was really cool. You get a bunch of promos, including an Ojama Black promo. Current price point, as there are only 2 listings, $170, making this the most expensive common card currently. Excluding the dual tournament previews, that's if you want to count that. Ojama Green, okay, is about $25. So, you take that information and you do what you gotta do. If you're looking to do buyouts, here you go. There you go. But Trial of Hell is still a good promo. I still think it's an awesome promo. It's a promo Konami I guarantee wish they didn't make, because it got replaced to Trial of Nightmare. But Trial of Hell currently, first edition, is about $12 for this card. And it's a common, not promo. Came out Legend of Blue Eyes. So, look through your quarter boxes for Trial of Hell. It literally, and you'll see the same one. It'll say Trial of Nightmare. No, Trial of Hell. First edition, it's about a quarter. Also, unlimited version of this card, I'm not sure they have any limiteds. The limited's $51. The limits cost more than first. I think this is the one where it's kind of twisted, where the limits are worth more. Anyway, I have like 10 first editions, like I think like 6 unlimiteds, if I'm mistaken, or 3 unlimiteds, versus a Trial of Hell. It's a really cool card. It's really cool that Konami, you know, we got a lot of like lost art cards. This is more of a lost text, but the Konami just never fixed. And then years later, every Yu-Gi-Oh player realized, oh wait a minute, Konami, like, you know, Water Omnitics and Ring Destruction and all these other cards, but Trial of Hell. There's another one called too, After the Struggle, and that guy plays it After Genocide. Just a little food for thought. It's really cool. You can look it up here. You know what? Okay, fine. You pulled my arm, and I want to see it too. So there's After the Struggle. Does it say After Genocide? No, that's After the Struggle. Okay. Where is it? I'm not gonna type in. Okay, I am gonna type in genocide. There's after the struggle and After Genocide. I don't know, something about this I just think is hilarious. I don't know why. I have a bunch of these put aside because I just like the fact that Konami made an oopsies and had to like replace it. Stuff like that makes me happy. And I'm not a big time collector, but the little collector in me literally has a bunch of these thrown to the side just cuz. Anyway, guys, that's your Monday Market Watch for the meta for the most part. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. If you are interested in becoming a Patreon, hit the links below. Once again, special thanks to Finn Kun, as well as Carlos R. And yeah, it's KU with the 2 dots, HN. Anyway, thank you for you two guys joining, becoming part of the Patreons. Appreciate it. I put the link for the Discord. I'm not sure if anyone's checked that out yet. I gotta see if I can fix that a little bit. But I'm gonna be adding some more Patreon levels as well, and changing out the tiers and stuff like that. So a lot of things happening with Patreon. If you guys want to get in them right now, I would absolutely appreciate it. Links will be below, and below the comment. Let me know what you guys think. It's your boy V. Have a good day.